So our new mobile chicken coop is almost done, and we're ready to move it into the garden where we're going to be keeping the baby chickens.
We had to leave the chickens in the coop this morning so we could open this fence up and not have them get out. But while I have it open, I'm gonna go ahead and mow back here.
Show him how mean Rue is.
No, he's antsy. He wants out, of course.
Yeah.
But before we mow back here, I gotta do a little work on Bodie. And then I'm gonna mow back here.
Okay.
And then we'll close this gate, and then we'll let them out.
Yep.
And then we'll get back
Fence
on.
in.
Then we'll get back on finishing the chicken coop.
Are you want this wood over there? These spare pieces of wood?
Oh, all the scraps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just keep
I just figured we got this open.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure,
do it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Otherwise we have to carry it through the house.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
They come back every day to get the free food, and then they leave at night.
It's giving me some hope that they're responding to her pheromone, but they didn't stay the night. The rest of them left, but there was a few that stayed around on the queen cage last night. So
Yeah, so we were just checking on the queen.
there's some on her.
Is there? Okay.
But see, I don't know if they're feeding her. Well, there was. Now here's one of them on it, but they're just kind of walking around. They're not taking a whole lot of interest. Hey.
Now we're getting back to work on the chicken coop. All we have left to do is got to do a little trimming on the bottom siding that we put on. It overhangs just a little bit and catches on the ground. Then we have to do the roof. And the little honeybees are like all over us today. Like, it's really bad. They're just kind of driving us crazy. Anyway, I went in and tried to put on something that maybe the bees wouldn't be so attracted to. Hopefully they're not as attracted to white as they are yellow.
I'm gonna jack the blade up to where it won't cut into the wood too much, and then I can just come across the top. These bees are out of control. I got them on me. Goodness gracious.
They're really bad.
Look at that.
Like it.
Not too bad.
We're just installing the little clasp that's gonna close the roof.
You want to just run
2 boards.
two
And
2x4s
stagger,
here,
yeah.
and then hang a feeder in the water side to
Yep.
side over on this side.
That's what I'm
kinda.
thinking, yep.
I can't think with bees all over me.
That is hard. Looking nice. I like it. You know, I was just thinking is another nice thing that we went like the 2 feet instead of 2.5 is because you have to bend over and get the babies out of there.
Yeah.
There's a long way to bend over if you're getting them out of the middle of the coop.
Yeah, that's true. Still gonna have to come up with something where you prop this lid up.
Yeah,
You know.
right. last thing we have to do to finish up our little chicken coop is to find some little sticks to put in there for the branch stick, whatever you call it, for the chickens to roost on. It's kind of bent though, isn't it?
It's pretty bent, yeah. I mean, I guess it'd be ideal to find something straighter.
Yeah, probably. What about that guy?
Big,
That
One
looks
of 'em.
good.
Probably one of them.
There's that guy right there.
or just cut this one.
Cut that guy.
It's a live one, but
This poplar tree here is actually going to have to go at some point anyway because it's on this other side of where we're going to be building our greenhouse Wallapini, and we're going to have like access over here to do work. So this stuff here is going to be cleaned out, and not only that, we don't want anything like shading our Wallapini or falling on it or anything like that. So,
well, it's threatening this.
and it's threatening this other structure. Come on, babies.
Close the lid and just see. I don't, of course, because the only sunlight's coming in these two sides
Yeah.
here, and I'm wondering about, how that's going to do.
freaking out.
To close the lid. Well, you slammed the lid on them. Yeah, they got
Oh,
they
that's
got light.
great.